Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Saturday, the 30th of October, 2021. I'm going to jump straight into the New York Times hard level puzzle. There are a lot of digits given, so that looks like could be. I don't know. I don't know what that means actually. I should roll back that comment because I have no idea what it means. But I should tell you the first things that I can see. I can certainly see 4 blocking across here, 4 blocking up here, and 4 blocking down there, giving me a 4 as the first digit in today's New York Times hard level Sudoku game. If you haven't played Sudoku before, it's a great game. This might not be the best place to learn though. I might be having to go through this one a bit faster than usual because I do have a dental appointment. And I've got to make sure that I finish in time for that. So no, I don't. So it means I'm gonna put in Snyder candidates from the off. I think I'm not gonna try and go without Snyder candidates. So 1 block's down here, right? So that means 1 will appear in one of these squares, blocking down here, 1 blocking down here. So 1 is in one of these squares as well. Let's see what we can do on 2s. Okay, we can place a 2 now. 2 across here, 2 across here. That gives us a 2 in this square. We can also place a pair of 2s here because of this and this, blocking down, blocking up, respectively. Okay, that's about 2. Fit for 2s then. What do we know about 3s? Not a great deal, I would say. Okay, so then how about 4s? Now we can place 4 as a pair here because of this blocking across here and this one blocking across here, of course. Can we say anything else? Yes, we can have 4 blocking up here and 4 blocking across here, so that's a pair of 4s there. This might be interesting. 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking across here. So we can place a pair of 4s there. Can't quite get it. We've got 4 in either this square or this square. But we can't say which just yet. Okay, so let's leave that. Let's get on to something else. 5 blocks across here, 5 blocks across here, and 5 blocks up here. So that's a pair of 5s that we can place there. 5 blocking down here, 5 across here, so a pair of 5s here. That's about that, I think. 6 is okay, 6 blocking across here, 6 blocking across here, so a pair of 6s there. Seven blocking up here, 7 blocking across here, so a pair of 7s are possible there. That's about that. 8s. We can place an 8, so we've got an 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking across here, 8 down here. That gives us an 8 to place there. It will also give us a pair of 8s when we say blocking in these positions, so 8 is possible there. We also have a pair here, 8 blocking up, 8 blocking up, if I can click my mouse properly, and 8 blocking across here, still jumping over squares, so 2 squares available for 8 as a pencil mark there. And then 9s, well, 9 blocks across here, so that's great. Now we've got a matching pair here, where we have our 1s, we also have our 9s. While I'm doing this though, I should say 9 blocking across here, 9 blocking across here, and 9 blocking up here, so a pair of 9s also available there. But now that we see 1 and 9, let's hold on a second, let's do something else. 4 down here, 4 across here, so 9 is a pair with a matching pair with 4 here, so that's great news, isn't it? We've got lots of help, I believe. Right then, So if this is 1 and 9, we can certainly say what numbers are missing from here. The missing numbers are 3 and 6. Now we have an intersecting 6 here, so we can place our 6 here straight away and place our 3 here straight away, and also that will give us a pair of 3's down here now. Okay. If this is 4 and 7, we do know that this will have to be 4 or 7, but we really can't have any more. There's no other information to say which is which just yet. Okay, how about down here? Now we've got this 4 and 9, so what else do we know? So 1 blocks down here now, so we now know that 1 is a pair in one of those two squares, and also that means 1 must be a pair in one of those squares. 5 we don't know anything about. The 7 we don't know anything about either. That's a shame. Shame. 5 and 7 in these 3 squares, but we can't tell any more about them just yet. Okay, so let's go back and start highlighting numbers again, because some things may look a bit easier now, or some things may have opened up that weren't there before. It is possible. Okay, yeah, so now we have 3 blocking up here and 3 blocking across here. So we now know that 3 must be in one of those two squares, and when we consider extending that down, and this 3 blocking up here and the 3 across here, we can also say that 3 must be a pair in those squares. Okay. 4s then. We could get 4 in one of these squares here, but we can't limit to a pair just yet. As I said, 4 is either here or here. That's something we know as well. We'll just leave that for now. Five is also a strip down here, we know, but we can't say anything else. 6 is okay, so 6 now blocks up here, 6 blocks across here, so now we know that 6 is a pair in one of these two squares, meaning that this 6 can now be erased and the 6 must be placed in this square here. We also have 6 blocking down here, 6 blocking down here, and 6 across here. So that's a pair of 6's there. We are still putting in pairs, remember. 7s. Have we made progress on 7s? Not particularly. No, 8s. No, not more. Can't say any more about 8. Okay. All right, so then I think we're going to have to fill in the rest of the candidates in that case. So first thing I'll do is I'm going to fill in the 5 and the 7 in these squares. And I think I'm going to work on this shoot here, and then maybe the shoot across the top here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 done already. 5 blocks across here, 5 blocks down here, so we can put 5 in those squares. 6, 7 is done. 8 blocks up here and 8 blocks across here. So we've got 8 in the corner, available corner squares, although we've only got 3 corners available. And then 9 blocks down here like this. And so 9 can appear in any of those 4 cells there. Up here now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9 is done. We're just looking for 8, that's all. So 8 blocks this square only, giving us 8 in these squares here. Let's examine the shoot and see if there's anything that we can get from it. And no, the answer is no. Up here now then, so this 1, 2 is done. We haven't done 3 yet. 3 blocks across here, and that's all we can say, I think. So 3 in these squares here. 4 blocks across the middle here. So 4 is available like this. 5 we've done already. 6 blocks up here and 6 blocks across here. So there's a small square of 6s. 7 blocks across here. I can't say anything else. So 7 like this. 8 and 9 are done. So there we go. 3, 4, 3, 4, 8. No, nothing useful there. I am going to work down on this lower chute here now. Don't ask me why, I have no good logical reason. 1 is done. 2 blocks here and here. So 2 in these squares. 3 blocks along this row. And that's it. So 3 in these squares. 4 is the same. No, 4 blocks along here, but also 4 blocks along here because of this pair 4 and 9 here. So therefore, 4 is like that. 5 blocks down here. That's it. So 5 in those squares. 6 blocks across here and down here. Oh dear, we're going to have a lot of candidates here today. This could turn out to be worse than the Guardian that I did this morning. Although the Guardian would have been so much easier if I'd been working on a computer as opposed to doing with pen and paper. It was a real struggle for me this morning, but really because it was pen and paper. 7s can go there. 8 and 9 is done, of course. Okay, good. So we got 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7. So whatever's left comes here. This has to be a 1, doesn't it? That's the only number missing from this row now. 1 goes here, so this is a 1 up here, and this is a 9 to place here. How am I doing on time? Okay, yeah, still got enough time. Now, 1 blocking down here and 1 blocking up here gives me a pair of 1s where we have the 5s here, so we have another matching pair or naked pair, however you want to call it, which means down here we will have 7 and 9. That's the remainder for this column. Okay, we've got 1, 5, we've got all the other numbers. 7 and 9 are here. Now, if this is 1 and 5, sorry, no, that's I almost messed it up again. What's missing? So 2, do we not know anything about 2s? 3, 4, 5, 6, so 7 blocks down here, 7 blocks across here. So now we know 7 is in one of these squares. 8 and so we have matching pair 7 and 8. That's great. So what's left in these two has to be 2 and 9. We have 9 blocking this square, so 9 goes here and 2 goes here, and now I think that's given us a big break. I suspect that's given us quite a break. Now we know that 2 blocks down here, 2 blocks down here, and 2 blocks across here. So that is a 2. This has to be a 3 now. So let's first of all eliminate the 3s there, and then let's get rid of this 2. Sorry, go back. Get rid of this 2 here, which is what I was trying to do. Okay. Now the missing number here is 5, isn't it? That's the other number that we need for this column. Okay. So let's see that again. So 2 is now here. 3 is now down here. Okay. 1, don't know anymore yet. Alright, so we've still got work to do, but no. 4 and 9. Now this was a matching pair, right? So this 9 can't be true any longer. We can kick it out and we can replace it with our 7 that we know, and then 9 must be here now. The 7, we have to remove 7s in those squares. Okay. Okay, looking good now, I think. Right, so I still have this block to fill in the candidates, don't I? So we have a 1 blocking down here like this, so 1 is in this strip here, any of those numbers. 2 blocks across here like this, so we have a square of 2's. 3 blocks across the middle, and so 3 is available in these squares. 4, we've got 5, 6, we've got 7 blocks across the middle, and that's it again, so 7 in these squares. 8 is done. How about 9? 9 blocks across the middle again, so 9 in those squares. What does it mean? I'm going to click on, I'm going to highlight numbers because I want to make sure that I'm not missing any easy patterns or done something foolish. All right, that looks okay. 2's. Looks to be okay too. 3's. Fours. Okay, 6's. I feel like I should be seeing something though. You know, you get that strange feeling that like, what am I missing? And something that's probably clear to you viewers that I am not seeing. I just have that feeling. Right, so now I'm going to have to examine block by block or row by row. What do we do first? Let's look at block 1. Let's have a look at this block first. I'll just look at block 1 here. I won't highlight it because it just makes it difficult to see the numbers. All right, nothing. I don't see anything there. How about this block here? 3. Okay, 3, 4, 3. There we go. 3, 4, 3, 7, 4, 7. So we have 3 numbers in 3 squares. It means that in these 4 squares here, we can remove any 3's, 4's, or 7's. Okay. So here we can get rid. Let's choose the right mode. Don't mess up again. Let's get rid of the 3 and the 4. And here let's get rid of the 3 and the 4, and here let's get rid of the 3 and the 7, and here let's get rid of the 3 and the 7. That leaves us with 6, 9, 5, 6. That should. Let's just check. Let's just check that that looks good. Seems to be okay. Right, okay, so that's something. I should probably, now that I've done that, I mean, I've just looked at these rows and didn't find anything, so maybe I should be examining these I should be examining these columns now to see if there's anything useful. So yeah, there's a lot of candidates here. This is going to be tough. If I find any patterns here, it's going to be tough, to be honest with you. There might be. I can't see them if there are. All right, so let's. I was examining blocks, wasn't I? So let's have another look at blocks again. So let's have a look at this block over here. What's the time? Okay, still got time. No, I don't see much down here. This block I already know. There's nothing I can do about that. Middle block. Now let's examine this block here. I don't see anything. How about down here? It's a bit tough if there is. Okay, nothing to see there. Oh dear. So now I'm going to have to go line by line, row by row, and look for stuff now. Oh dear, this is much tougher than I suspected at the beginning. Ah, okay. No, yes. 6 9 6 8 9 6 9. You know, I just looked at this row and didn't see this. Okay, so we've got 6 9 6 8 9 and 6 8. So it means we can remove this 8 now. And of course, that will give us a pair of 3 and 4 here, right? So that looks good. I wonder if I should just highlight 8s and see if any changes. No. Okay. What should I do? I'm trying to think if I should just keep looking for, if I should highlight numbers first, or if I should just keep looking for more patterns. Ah, no, let's highlight numbers, because look, now we have pointing pair of 3 down here, right? You see, this is the only 3s available in this block. So now we know 3 blocks down here. So this can't be a 3. It has to be a 1. That's good. So now we know that this has to be a 5. And our 1 has to be in this square now, because that's the only place available for it. Let's get rid of candidate 1 here now. That's more like it. Okay. So it was good that I highlighted numbers. That's what I said this morning. If I'd had a chance to highlight numbers, I would have found stuff much easier. The 2s, anything useful with the 2s? Not so much now. Okay, 3s. This is now the only 3 available in this block, so we can place it there. We can also get rid of candidate 3 there if I choose the right mode. Okay. Right, definitely looking tidier. 4s. Okay, 5. This 5 now means that this is a 7, of course. And 7 has to be removed from these squares now. 7, this gives us a 4 in this square now. And that means this must be a 9 and 4 must be here. This 9 says you're a 3. And there's just one number left to get in this column. We've got 9 already. We've got 3 already, so it's a 5 in fact. And that gives us a 2 here and an 8 to finish there. Let me just check that. I did do that right now. I got 2 and 5. Yeah, okay, 8 there. Suddenly worried I might have made a mistake. Now up here, this is the only 8 that's going to be available to us, and this will be a 6. This has got to be a 7 now because we've got the others, and we've got this 4, so this will be a 3 now. 4 in this square here. 7 to finish that row. 3 because it's a by value cell down here. 4 or 7, we've got 4 up here, so this has to be a 7 now. We can remove candidate 7 from those squares. We also got, because of this 7, we have to get rid of these 7s here. And what else? Over here now, these 8s must go because we've got an 8 in this block already. That gives us a pair of 1 and 9. Okay. what's left? This 8 means that this can't be 8, so 8 is in this square now, and 8 can be deleted from here. 5 and 6, this can't be a 6, can it now? That's got to be a 9, meaning we can remove candidate 9 from those squares as well. Right, it's all pretty straightforward now, I think. Let's have another look, shall we? Ones, twos. Okay, so this 2 now means that this has to be a 4. And we've got 2 and 4, so this has to be a 1, which gives us a 5 in this square, or 1 in this square. Over here now must be a 9, a 1 is here, 9 is here because it's a buy value sell. Now what's going on here? We have a 3 already, so this must be a 7. We've just put in the 7, so this must be an 8. 7 in this square. Let's get rid of the 7 here and the 9 here. And also we've got a 1 here, so we get rid of the 1. Okay, and that leaves us with just a solitary 2 here. Now we know that's a 3. The 2 means that this cannot be a 2, it must be a 5. And the 2 is in this square. We'll get rid of the 5s there, leaving us with 4 or 6. 4 means that this is a 6, this is a 4. The 6 gives us a 5 in this buy value sell, 6 in this, and just almost finished now. We've got a 6 here. So this is a 5, and the last number to give us a rainbow pattern is our 6. Oh, somehow I got a timer on this. I think the website has changed. It just told me the time of solving the puzzle. 26 minutes, how weird. Okay, normally it doesn't do that. I switched the timer off at the beginning and the timer wasn't running, but they must have changed the website somehow. But anyway, thank you to, this website is sudokuexchange.com. I do put a link to it every time. It is a nice way of solving. I like their interface very much, actually. I mess it up sometimes, but that's entirely my fault, not the fault of the website. So thank you for the New York Times hard level puzzle today. If I can speak when I get back from the dentist, if I'm not, I don't know, doped up or have a completely numb mouth or something like that, and I'm not drooling over the microphone, I will come back for the Los Angeles Times much later this evening. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you. Bye-bye.